Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. Mookie Betts will get us started. The wind of the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. One up, one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, base is empty. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And that gets down for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw in.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. Marsh over at second, one down. Next pitch misses way outside. And it's second. Goes down looking. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's
inside. Ball one.
And that is ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times.
2-0.
Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
That's
and
a ball.
Another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, you've got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score and the Brewers take the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One run across in the frame so far, and just getting started here.
0-2.
Concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Fouled off. He was late.
Nope.
Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
Soto puts it away, and that is that. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he deals. Chisholm throws right, bats left, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Bahamas. The 0-2. Out to short. Betts sends it across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
The Brewers up by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Hard hit, right side. He handles it
He's
himself.
out.
And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's Juan Soto. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ball one, no strike.
In now, takes ball one off the plate.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball,
no
2
movement.
strikes.
Now a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't
Ball
chase
2.
that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first. Third out, that ends. Back in New York, top of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Stroman back to work. Here's the strike.
0-1.
That
1 ball, 1
almost
strike.
got him. And a pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. On the move. Brings it in. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
He's going.
Runner on the go again. Strike in there.
No balls,
throw.
2 strikes.
Safe at third. It's a stolen base. One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. And
Ball
that
one.
Missing low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Breaking
Nope.
ball inside.
That's inside.
The count now 2-2. Throw on
Got
to
him.
Olsen, and he's out. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's a base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
No.
And that's off
Inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Now
Oh,
one
that's in.
missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next play.
Aye.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Volpe. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. First and second, 2 down. And that should be extra bases. Around third. 1 run across. 1 run scores. Here comes another.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Aye.
Well, really rough inning out there on the mound. This is one of those where you learn a lot about
Oh, that's off the
confidence
plate.
and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying
0-1's the
than
count.
a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's a fair ball. Smith around second, headed for third. And that's a 2-out double. This is Bryce Terang. Singled and scored his first time. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. here in New York. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Matt Olson.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Slow roller up the middle. To second, there's one.
He's out.
On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there,
0-1.
very well done.
And a foul ball. The Brewers up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Elliot Ramos. The right-hander back to work.
It's been a rough start on the
that's
mound for
inside.
this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Olsen. The tag,
On the
and he's
tag.
out.
Out.
Down the third baseman, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 so far. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
0-1's the count.
Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Soto ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah.
Pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to get
0-2 is the count.
2 out. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was late. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive.
On the tag, you're out.
Got him, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch.
Ball,
these
2
batters
strikes.
are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has
0-2.
a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there is another strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. strike one. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the Yanks go quietly. On to the fourth. It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Soto makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
For you growing up in New York City, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. Low throw.
No,
he
he's
can't
safe.
take it out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now a chance for William Contreras. And it's into the gap. Smith rounds second on his way to third. Coming home.
Waste no time there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man at second. Swings and misses. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Trout is there. Calls it in, 2 away. So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing.
Oh, 2 is the count.
To get that barrel to.
Base knock center field. Around third. He'll score. It's 8-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 1 for 2. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, here's Trout. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to third. Whips it across.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh on the move. And that is that. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie now. That's chasing that time.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Lau sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Brewers DH, Marcell Ozuna. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Volpe tosses across the first. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Matt Olson. And the right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. To the right side, Terang. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
3.
And by him for the K. And up next for New York, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul straight back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back in the Bronx, Aaron Judge at the plate. And the pitch. Judge out on the play. And there's 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. Lau. Gathers.
No, he's out.
To first. They don't come. Back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard.
2 strikes.
That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And it's fouled away. This one in the air right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Leading off, Elliot Ramos. Leiter back to work. That one pushed foul. Leiter, a 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard, Sal Frelick. Up now for the Brewers. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And a base hit right there. Around third. He will score. And they now lead by 9.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
slides, but he can't come up with it. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Gets down, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 10-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So.
Base hit into center field. Flying around third is Betts. 1 run is in.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Aaron Judge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they tack on 3. It's 14-0. Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Brewers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Chisholm throws to first in time. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty. Chisholm drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout. A new pitcher in the game, Trey Jamison.